Hey everyone, for today's test I'm going to try and shoot some of these 12 gauge 1 ounce slugs out to 400 yards. These are just the regular Winchester 2 3/4 inch 1 ounce rifled slugs. I'm going to be using the Winchester 1300 Defender with an 18-inch barrel. Let's go ahead and zoom out to the 400 yard spot real fast just to take a look out there. Usually I shoot out to the 300 yard spot, which is over there where the car hood is, but the 400 yard spot is up there on top of the hill where all those tires are. It's not focusing very well, so let's go ahead and take an actual close-up look over there and see what I'm shooting at. Okay, here's a look out here at the 400 yard spot before we shoot. As you can see, I've got a bunch of jugs of water laying around, even the mannequin head, and then I have some wood leaned up here against the tires. This 55-gallon barrel in the center, which is pretty much going to be our main target, with a pumpkin on top and 2 more jugs of water. And I'm going to pull up a Google Earth screenshot real fast just so we can see what the actual distance is according to Google Earth. And from all the way out there at the 400 yard spot, I can't even see any of this except the tires. I can just see a small wall of black in the distance. So I'm not going to be able to see the barrel to aim at it. I'm just going to aim for way above the center of the black wall. And obviously I'm probably going to be highly inaccurate at this range with a shotgun. That's why I've set up all these bottles in front of the barrel. So overall I'm pretty much just going to try to land slugs within this area here. I'm expecting they're going to drop somewhere around 20 feet. So it's going to be really hard to place the slugs where I want them at this range. So that's what we're shooting at. And as usual, we'll be shooting right here from behind the sandbag wall where the shotgun is. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with our test now. I pulled our zoom camera up like I usually do in our 300 yard test, just in case we happen to see a slug flying through the air or something in the zoom camera's footage. I feel like it's unlikely, but just in case we happen to see something, I'm just going to go ahead and leave the zoom camera footage up. Like I said, these slugs are going to drop a lot over there, even at just the 300 yard spot. I think they drop somewhere around 6 to 8 feet. So it's probably going to be more than double at 400 yards. So I'm just going to shoot in increments, I guess. Like my first 3 shots, I'll aim about what I think is 12 feet high up the top of the tires. And then my next 3 shots, 15 feet high, and the next 3, 18 feet high, and so on until hopefully we can get a hit. After I shoot about 12 rounds or so, we're going to go ahead and go over there and check it out and see if I hit anything. But anyways, let's get started and see what happens. So these first 3 shots I'm going to aim for almost the top of that tree right there in the zoom camera. Right about there. That's going to be my first 3 shots. Let's see where they go. Man, those got a lot of recoil. So much recoil it knocked my camera over. Let's try one more at the same spot in the tree. See, it keeps pulling the pump back on its own. Okay, with these next 3, I'm going to aim a little bit higher. Probably for right about the top of that tree. I don't think we can see it in the zoom camera. So I'm aiming higher than we can see now. Man, that hurts. Okay, that's 6 shots. With these next 3, I'm going to aim a few feet even higher. There's only 1 left, so I'm going to load up a couple more. Here we go. I think I could see dust coming up from over here. It looks like it hit a little low and right to me, but I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and try a couple more. I'll aim a couple feet higher. Yeah, I could see dust again. This time it looks like it hit a little to the left. That's crazy, I can't believe I can see it from here. I think they were hitting a little short still, and I'm aiming about 3 feet above that tree that's in the zoom camera. Didn't see anything that time. Again, I'm aiming about 2 to 3 feet above that tree. And I didn't see anything. Let's go check it out and see if I hit anything. Alright, after reviewing the footage, it looked like all of them were hitting way too low. Some of the shots sounded like pretty crazy ricochets. It sounded like they were whizzing right past the camera after hitting the ground. But 2 shots we could actually see in the camera. One of them, you could actually see the slug flying, and it looks like it skidded across the ground. And I believe this is where that one hit right here. Looks like there's a little line cut along here. And I believe it's from that second slug that we saw in the camera. No idea where it went. And then the first slug impact we saw in the camera hit the dirt somewhere along here. And I believe that was right here, because it looks like some fresh ground up dirt from a slug impact. So that first slug we saw hit the dirt, I believe hit right here. And then it must have bounced along that way somewhere. This is probably one of the ones I saw with my eye when I saw dust come up from way back there at the sandbags. Okay guys, it's the next day and I'm back out here ready to try it again. So yesterday we had some pretty bad results. We only got 2 out of 12 shots to even land in one of the impact camera's footage. And that was with my last 3 shots that I was aiming about 3 feet above the tree over there. So at least now we know I need to aim even higher. So today we're going to start out a little bit higher. Last time I was aiming about 2 to 3 feet above that tree. Today we'll start out at about 4 or 5 feet, or at least what I think is 4 or 5 feet above that tree. So let's get started and see what we can do. Okay, that was our first 3. With these next 3, I'm going to aim a couple feet even higher. Just going to go ahead and load up the rest real fast, even though we're not empty yet. I brought 11 more slugs out today. Here goes number 5. Okay, and with these next ones, I'm going to aim a couple feet even higher. And that last shot hurt the worst for some reason. Hopefully we hit something. Let's go check it out. Okay, so we had some terrible results again. One shot we can see land in the very edge of the impact camera. That hit right here. So that was a 12 gauge 1 ounce slug at about 400 yards. Probably like 375 because we're a little ways away from the 400 yard spot. And then in the cameras we could see 2 more land closer up here to the backstop, but they were to the side. So today we got a little closer with 2 of them. We got our drop more right, but this time we were more to the side. We could see 1 more hit the dirt over here. I think it was right here. And then we had 1 more that actually landed right up here next to the bottles, but to the side. And that one hit right here and just made this long gash. It must have bounced out somewhere. So this one was probably about 3 to 4 feet to the right of the nearest bottle. And it was just about in line with the bottle in elevation or drop. It was just 3 or 4 feet to the side. And one of our shots, it seems like it actually hit one of these tires. I think you can actually see something bounce off one of these tires here. And you can hear it hit it too, obviously. I can't find any marks on the tires though, nor can I find a slug laying anywhere. Actually, this almost looks like a mark right here. That kind of looks like a slug mark. About the same size and diameter and everything. And it's a little gray mark, so I'm gonna assume our slug hit right here and it just bounced off the tire. Obviously they were going a lot slower over here, but they were still going fast enough to make some gnarly noises. They sounded pretty wicked going through the air over here, especially those ricochets. But anyways, that's all for now. I'm gonna try this test again eventually. So altogether I shot 23 slugs and we didn't hit anything. That's very disappointing results. That's like 20 bucks worth of slugs just for nothing practically. Except now I know how to aim a little better out here maybe. That one that hit the tire here, if it was just a couple inches lower, it would have probably hit this bottle or the barrel here, which would have been awesome because then we would have actually hit something. But anyways, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.